Wow, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Stack Sats Show. Yo, thanks for giving me the week off, man. I feel good. I feel rested. I feel strong. Welcome to the Bitcoin 70K waiting room. Just chilling in here. We're gonna buy some Bitcoin. DCA to 70K. Let's go. Woo. Wait, did I play the wrong music? I did play the wrong music, didn't I? Is that right? Oh yeah, it's the wrong music. It's the music from a different show. That's funny. Let me upload the new show. That's so funny. I was like, that's a good song. Well, there you go. I'll mix it up for you guys today. All right, we'll upload the new show. Right? Oh, that's cool. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. All right. Ali, what up, dude? Welcome to the stream. Carlos Jaramillo in the house. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Hope you guys had a great last week. Look at that pump. Hope you guys have been stacking consistently like you said you would. Right? I was buying $20 all week. All right. As soon as this audio loads up, we'll jump into the first segment of the show. But for now, let's keep talking. How's your stacking, everyone? Yeah, it's going good. It's going good. Man, that's so good. We're doing a lot of riding on the Grom too. All right, I think it's loaded up. Oh, it's loading. Almost there. It's almost there. That's cool. Satwise Janks in the house. What up, Satwise? I forgot to load my audio on the board, so it's loading right now. So otherwise, I'd give you a round of applause from the live studio audience. Actually, the audience hasn't come in yet. The audience is still on the way in. Our security guard, he's new, so he doesn't really know how to make the people come into the studio and sit them down in the right spot, right? So once everybody's done in here sitting down, we'll be able to cue the round of applause from the live studio audience, okay? How was your weekend, everybody? What'd you guys do? Anything fun? Anything cool? Man, 70K. Did we even tap it? No, we got so close, huh? Let's see. I'm looking at the, what am I looking at? Bitstamp? Got up to like 69,873 bucks. Okay. Let's see. On Coinbase, they tapped it. On Coinbase, they tapped $70,003.15. Okay. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this the beginning of the week where they kind of trick you and trap you at the top for the rest of the week? Or is this the beginning? Is this the beginning of the big boom? The election is so close. Crazy. All right. I think I have some sounds now. My sounds are almost done loading, so let's get into the first segment of the show that we like to call the Sat Strength. Sorry. There it is. Today the price of Bitcoin is $69,608.24. Wow. So close to 70K. But one day, 70K will be the low. Yeah? You know, wish you had the opportunity like you have today to buy it below 69K. Right? Below 70K. Right? It's crazy. It's crazy, Satwise. You know? It's crazy. I got a text. Okay, let's go over this real quick and I'll tell you a quick story after this. Remind me. A text story. $69,610.23, the current price of Bitcoin. You can buy 1,436 Satoshis for a single dollar. What is a Satoshi? A Satoshi is a fraction of a Bitcoin. Just like a dollar is made up of 100 cents, a Bitcoin is made up of 100 million Satoshis. If you can accumulate and save 100 million fractions of a Bitcoin, 100 million Satoshis, you in essence have a whole Bitcoin. Just like if you can save up 100 pennies, you have a dollar. Okay? Today, for a single penny, sorry. So you're walking down the street, minding your own business, you look down, you see a penny, you pick it up, and all the day, that penny could buy you 14 Satoshis for a single penny. So don't believe that it's out of your reach. You can buy some Satoshis for cheap. Okay? All right. So let's do this story real quick. I had one of the people that I orange pilled sent me a text of a Facebook post. I know it's an image of a Facebook post of a guy he went to college or he went to school with. I don't know if it was college or high school. And let me see. I'm gonna read it to you guys. There it is. This guy said, here's what the guy posted on Facebook. Right? He said, in 2019, I got married. We decided to skip a big wedding, choosing instead to invest in our future. It was the right choice. We worked hard and put every penny into the 2019 crypto bear market. I know it's saying crypto, right? But I was able to retire. No, sorry. I spoiled it. Into the crypto bear market, and it paid off thanks to Bitcoin and crypto. So it's the part I don't like. I was able to retire at age 39. When I left my job in June of this year, I left my job in June of this year. I still keep busy with side businesses, but life has taken on a different, more fulfilling piece. Damn, dude. The crowd is cheering for the Bitcoin in that statement, but it's not cheering for the poop coin in that statement, right? Don't poop coin, right? If that guy would have been 100% all in on Bitcoin, he might have done better. But still, from 2019 to 2024, like I said last year, right? Yeah, I said last year. So 2019 to 2023, that's pretty cool to be able to retire, huh? It's pretty wild. It's pretty crazy when you start thinking about it that way, that your retirement could be that close. I don't know. Makes you wonder, what the heck am I doing? Putting my money in my 401k, right? So that some fund manager can take a percentage of it and charge you for fees on managing your money. Baloney. What up? What up, McLovin? What up, Carlos? Just celebrating above 69K. That's all. That's right. That's right. That's wild. Chilling. All right, let's do another segment because we need to get to these segments. Let's see what we got. Why we stack. That's right. Here we go. Why we stack. Inspirational music to speak about why we're saving in Bitcoin. But do we really even need the inspirational music at this point? Just look at the price. It's going up $69,767 right now. And you might be asking yourself, man, I've been holding this since 20K. I've been holding this since 30K. Is it time to sell? Snap out of it. Don't even think about it. I just slapped some sense into you. If you're thinking about selling your Bitcoin right now, there you go. I just slapped some sense into you. It's just the beginning, okay? Think about how many people are into Bitcoin right now. Look at all your friends and family. And besides you nerd, who else is talking about Bitcoin? Of your immediate friends and your family members that you didn't meet through Bitcoin, okay? Of your normal friends. How many of them are talking about Bitcoin, right? I bet that's like maybe one or two, okay? And so that's how early you are, okay? You already did the hardest part, which is like getting to ETFs, getting to Microsoft talking about taking it as a treasury reserve. Can you imagine? If you sell now, all right? If you took that, you bought from like, I don't know, from the 20s, from the 15.5 when FTX dumped, when FTX went under, and the price crashed and everybody was scared, and Bitcoin got as low as 15.5, and you stacked like a maniac, right? You had the nuts to do that, right? You had the conviction to know that Bitcoin is not FTX, Bitcoin is not BlockFi, Bitcoin is not whatever other scam is out there. Bitcoin is not a scam, it's the real thing. So if you had the conviction and the understanding of what Bitcoin truly is, you were able to stack through all of those moves down in price. And when you did that, you like not instantly, but you basically got Bitcoin at a discount, right? And if you look at it now, you think about it, you're like, man, 70K, it's so close to the all-time high. It's so close to the new all-time high. Is it expensive? It's still not expensive, right? Because again, we look back at our friends and family and neighbors and whatever. How many of them are talking about Bitcoin? Okay, right? Here's what's gonna happen. Microsoft may or may not approve their Bitcoin treasury reserve, right? I think it's in December 10th or something like that, December 5th, when they have to vote on it. But just the fact that it's on the agenda on a corporation of that size is going to trigger other corporations of that size, i.e. Apple, Google, other companies of that size, to maybe look into it, consider it. Why is Microsoft looking at Bitcoin as a treasury reserve option? What is that? Why? And just the question alone will push these other companies to look at it and look at the MicroStrategy, what's it called? Yeah, the MicroStrategy strategy. I get confused with the MicroStrategy strategy, right? Look at the MSTR strategy and try to implement that in their business. Does it make sense to implement it in our business? Well, maybe it doesn't. And then at some point, they're going to realize that it does make sense to put it in their business. And along those same lines, they are in a sense responsible for optimizing the returns to their investors, right? Their fiduciaries, right? Their job is to make the investors, the stockholders, the most profits as possible, right? And when they see what a Bitcoin treasury reserve will do to their company's valuation, how can they not do it? It's financially irresponsible not to do it. And think about the mind shift at that point. That's a huge mind shift. Okay. And then you're gonna have these giant corporations that are running most of the technology these days, right? They're pretty much monopolies, right? Like what's it called? Amazon running like services like what is it called? Like servers as like when you say the cloud, it's not really a cloud, guys. It's just a bunch of other computers that someone else has, and they're leasing you time on those computers, right? They're running a lot of the cloud through AWS, Amazon Web Services, right? Google, right? Search engine, YouTube, all that stuff, right? Apple, right? They're doing all of the phones and all the technology, and then of course Microsoft operating systems, right? On a lot of computers, a lot of tablets, all that stuff. When those companies and those corporations get comfortable with the idea that the best thing you could be holding is Bitcoin, and they themselves start to hold it as a treasury reserve, how fast or how incentivized are they going to be to create the things that make Bitcoin usable across all of their platforms, right? How easy would it be for Microsoft to just say, you know what? Let's just implement Satoshi donations like they're doing on Nostr. Let's just add it to us because we know Bitcoin is good. Let's just add it to us, and then we'll also get a little bit of that stack, right? Like now the companies that are driving technology are going to be pushing for the adoption of Bitcoin, right? How difficult would it be for for Apple to add a Bitcoin wallet to their existing wallet software, right? It's just like an update, guys. They don't have to go and You don't have to go physically buy a new phone to now be able to use Bitcoin on your phone. You can use it on your phone now, but you won't be able to use it natively on your phone, right? How difficult would it be for them to do that, since they're incentivized to use it, and they're incentivized to want to hold it, to want to right? And if that happens, where these big corporations that have a lot of influence start to like make products that require that Bitcoin function as a money, i.e., you can't get taxed for those transactions because you can't use it as money if you're using it as an asset, right? Because when you sell a little bit of Bitcoin, if you sell it at a profit, you have to pay taxes on that, right? Well, if these corporations with a lot of influence start to see that and require and want to use that as a form of like transactions, like money, they have the leverage and probably the influence to push or to push legislation towards making Bitcoin a legal tender, right? Like in parallel to the dollar or something like that. I don't know. I know it sounds like it sounds far fetched. It sounds like, man, not in 100 years, right? But what were you saying like what were you saying like 5 years ago, 4 years ago about a Bitcoin ETF, right? Or a corporation using Bitcoin as a treasury reserve, right? It can happen. And when it starts happening, like they say, it happens slowly and then suddenly, right? And this is the suddenly part, right? The suddenly happens because all the stuff is in place, all the demand is in place, and everybody starts to understand what it is. And then what's going to happen when these big institutions need to hold that Bitcoin, right? Like so maybe they don't want the responsibility of self custody, right? Well, now the banks that they work with have to provide a service that can hold their Bitcoin for them. And I know that you and I are not going to hold our Bitcoin at a bank or on an exchange. We're going to hold our Bitcoin in self custody, but a corporation might, right? And if the corporation is now giving them giving banks that pressure for that service, once a bank goes into that service, or the banks go into that service of custodying Bitcoin or whatever, having a Bitcoin savings account, then why wouldn't they push that to their commercial? Sorry, why wouldn't they push that to the regular customers too? Say, hey, oh, by the way, you're gonna get one day, you're gonna get a text from freaking whatever your bank is, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, whatever. You're gonna get a text that's gonna say, oh, by the way, we can buy Bitcoin for you, or by the way, we can custody your Bitcoin for you, right? And at that point, the price is gonna be somewhere like, you're gonna wish you could buy it at 70K. You're gonna wish you could buy it at 70K, right? Anyway, not financial advice. This is all just a guy on the internet talking about Bitcoin, stacking sats, and loving it, having a blast. If this show is gonna influence you in any way, I hope it influences you to study Bitcoin, to go read or listen to the audiobook of the Bitcoin Standard, right? To go watch Michael Saylor's 2023 BTC Prague presentation. The 2023 one, not the 2024 one. The 2024 one is pretty good, but the 2023 one is like right there. It's like all the right points, okay? And lastly, to round off this segment of Why We Stack, I'm going to round it off with my saving in Bitcoin elevator pitch. If you and I were getting onto an elevator and you said, all right, fine, you got 1 minute to tell me why I should be saving in Bitcoin. Here it is. Saving in Bitcoin is like going back in time and giving yourself a perpetually increasing retroactive raise for the hours you've already worked for as long as you hold the Bitcoin that represents those hours. That's it. And you can have your 15 seconds back because I don't need a whole minute, bro. All right. Hit me back on the next elevator ride if you have any questions once you're done digesting that statement. All right. That's it. That's all I got for you guys for the for the Why We Stack. Woo! 10 concurrent viewers. Let's go, boys. Thanks for tuning in, guys. And do me a favor, hit that like button if you're enjoying the show so far. We're going to move into the next segment of the show. That is where we put our money where our mouth is. Okay? Here it is. It's time for the Stack Recap. Because we don't only talk about stacking sats here Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5 p.m. Eastern. We actually do it. And we do it all week long. We started stacking sats here on the show back in May 22nd, 2023, Pizza Day 2023. We started stacking sats at about $5 a day when Bitcoin was $27,000. The lowest purchase we had on the show since the beginning of the show is $25,151.41. We bought $25 worth. Those $25 worth today have turned into about $70 worth of value. And this is just a proof of stake. This is not proof of stake, proof of stack. Proof of stack. Proof of dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin for the past year and a half, a little bit over a year and a half. Okay. As you can see, I have not skipped a day. I bought Bitcoin this last weekend, or this last week. On the 25th was Friday. Okay. We're even up on those purchases already. Okay. When we hit 2024, we decided to start a second tracking sheet that only tracks the purchases for 2024. So the rules for stacking are as follows. If the price of Bitcoin is above our average buy price for 2024, we will stack $20 a day. If it's below, we do a $40 stack. If it's below our all-time lowest purchase of 2024, which is $39,237, we will do a quadruple stack. If the price ever drops $39,237, I would do more than a quadruple stack. I would sell my lungs. All right. Today, the price of Bitcoin is so close to $78,000 and well above our average buy price in 2024 of $60,000. So today, we will be stacking a $20 stack. That's it. But before we move on and do the actual purchase of the $20 today, let's check our sats for good discounts, or our burrito index, as we like to call it for short. Burrito index. Are we finally getting 70% off of burrito? Let's see. Drum roll, drum roll. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. We are definitely getting. We're definitely getting 60.33% off of our burrito in October 3rd, 2023, a little over a year ago. The cost of my favorite burrito, beans, cheese, sour cream, and carne asada, cost me 49,603 satoshis at the current price of Bitcoin back in the day. Sorry, at the price of Bitcoin back in the day. Today, at the current price of Bitcoin, my burrito that still cost me $13.70 cost me only 19,677 satoshis for a 60% off. 60% off. Tomorrow I'm gonna do the thumbnail 60% off everything. Okay, so it's clickbait, but this is why. Okay, the milk that I buy for my kids cost me $6.99. It still costs $6.99 today. So we haven't had much inflation on the price of the actual milk, which tells me the farmers are probably struggling even more, right? So the average price, my price of milk back in the day on October 3rd, 2023 was 25,509 satoshis for 1 gallon of milk. And today it's 60% off in terms of Bitcoin since October of last year. And today it cost me 10,042 satoshis, looking like we're getting to the 4-digit satoshis count on milk. And it's just another example, another way to illustrate that as the price of Bitcoin goes up, if your value is being held in Bitcoin, your purchasing power increases and you can do more and more things for less and less of your time. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. Bitcoin gives you your time back and then some. Okay? The fiat money, the dollar, the peso, the bolivar, whatever government issued money steals your time. It's a mechanism set up to steal your time and steal your value. Okay? All right. Sorry. Backing it up. Didn't mean to get too crazy there. All right. Let's check on our 100 stacks, 100 days of saving in Bitcoin nonstop. Clackety clack. Let's go. Oh, wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, that's not it. I'm sorry. I was like, what? Okay, no. We are looking at our Operation Flipping Sats sheet. We'll go back to the other one later, the 100 days. Operation Flipping Sats, where we've sold different things that have been taking up space in my garage, taking up space in my mind, and I converted that energy that was trapped in those devices in those things. I converted it to Satoshis by selling those things on OfferUp and immediately buying Bitcoin with the proceeds, and therefore converting that sewing machine into 147,000 Satoshis, converting that Pelican case into 163,000 Satoshis, converting that KitchenAid into 421,857 Satoshis. Okay. The stuff that I sold, I was able to get about $623 worth of value out of that stuff at the current price when I sold it, at the time when I sold those things, and the dates are there for you to explore. But since I converted that energy into Bitcoin instead of holding it in dollars or spending it, it's like as if I went back in time and sold that sewing machine for $102 instead of $80. It's as if I went back and sold that KitchenAid for $293 instead of $250. See what I'm saying, guys? This is it right here. This is the way you get out of. This is the way you get financial freedom, right? And it's not a dream. It's not a thing that I'm saying might happen. It's happening. You've been seeing it happening for the past year and a half here on the show, right? If you've been watching the show and you haven't been stacking, I don't know what the heck's going on. I guess that must be just super entertaining. But there it is, plain and simple. Those are all the numbers, right? You guys saw me when I purchased these things, when I sold these things. You saw when I purchased the Bitcoin. We're tracking it. We're not going over here and messing with the numbers. These are all legit buys on those dates. Go look at the times, the dates, and you'll see that was the price of Bitcoin at the time, right? And you might look at this and say, wow, it's already at 70K. Like, I'm not going to do that anymore. I missed it. Right? But you'd be wrong in thinking that you missed it. Okay, we're still early. We're getting started, guys. All right. Anyway, on the operation flipping sats, we're up 22% on all the things we've sold, which is pretty good. I feel like we should have a graphics card in here. Oh, no, we did the graphics card for the 300 episodes. Anyway. All right. 100 days of stacking Bitcoin nonstop. Saving in Bitcoin for 100 days. Oh, let's go. Oh, yeah. We are in the positive. And now I can say, I told you so. I was kidding. It's like I picked the worst time to do the 100 stacks challenge. But we held on to the Satoshis. And now the value of the Satoshis that we acquired is worth 3.37 more than when we originally bought it for, if you're looking at it in terms of dollars. Okay. But we don't care in terms of dollars. We care about the number of Satoshis that are in our wallet. Anyway, so that's good. And then finally, let's check out the stats for the 21 Moto YouTube channel, where I bought a Honda Grom so that I could save on gas money. And for every mile I ride on the Honda Grom, I buy 21 cents worth of Bitcoin. These are all the rides I've done. And we are pretty much all green. And since I've been taking that 21 cents per mile and saving it into Bitcoin instead of holding the cash, as the price of Bitcoin continues to go up, I need less and less miles to break even on the Grom. It's like the Grom is paying for itself. So, if you like motorcycles and you like Bitcoin, go check out 21moto.com. It's my other YouTube channel where I ride a Grom around town and have fun and buy Bitcoin. It's a different way for me to orange pill new people. Give me a break. Anyway, go subscribe to that channel if you haven't already, guys. It's growing pretty fast. 21 Moto. And I'm hoping I can use that channel to drive traffic to this channel. Once people get curious about Bitcoin and understand what it, and start to say like, oh, maybe I want to learn about this Bitcoin thing. What do you mean this Bitcoin thing? How do you mean you're going to get a free Grom out of this? What do you mean you're going to get a free motorcycle by saving in Bitcoin? It doesn't make sense. And then I'll explain to them, be like, ooh, that sounds kind of cool. And then we'll get them in here and they'll start learning about Bitcoin, and everybody will be happier. That's good. That's cool. I like it. All right, that's the stack recap, extended version because we took a week off or 3 days off, and I wanted to just make sure we got one good full explanation. But there it is. The stack recap is complete, and the next order of business on the show, as always, is now that we know how much Bitcoin we need to buy, there's only one thing left to do. And yes, it's time. It's time to stack some sats. Rip your ears. Woo! Let's go. Here we go. Opening the phone. Boom. Boom. Opening the Strike app. Hitting buy. Keying in $20 worth of Bitcoin. Next. Confirming that it's $20, not $2,000. Here we go. We cut the music. We hit the drum roll. And hit confirm. $20 worth of Bitcoin right now on the StackSat show live. And just like that, we've accumulated an additional 28,437 Satoshis to the stack. Oh, shoot. Feels good. Feels good to be stacking. Even though you see the price at 70K, just continue with your DCA. Don't even let it phase you. 10, 28, 24. We bought at 69,662 and 76 cents. Dang, son. That's a monster price right there. Dang. Everybody that's bought Bitcoin so far, with the exception of very few people, are probably in profits right now, guys. Right? That's wild. $20, 0.000 28437, and copy this. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, where is it? It's weird. Copy this. There we go. Okay. Let's copy this to the other spreadsheet, to the full spreadsheet. Look at all that green. Let's go. I'm gonna scroll through the whole spreadsheet so we can see all the green. It's nice. Okay. Look at that. $67,116 that we bought that high. That's right. Look at all that green, guys. Wow. Okay, let's see here. We bought 71,000. Okay, not bad. 69,780. Okay, that's not bad. 71, 69. Okay. I mean, it's not bad, but look at it. It's mostly green. Oh my god. Look at that monster buy, dude. $213 for episode 200 of the show. That's already at $377 worth of value. That's crazy. $1,000 for episode one. Is it for episode 100? I think it was episode 100 we bought. No. Maybe. Anyway. That $1,000 is almost doubled. What else we got here? This $80 turned into $260? Dang. That's a good one right there. This $40 turned into $107? Okay. What else? I'm trying to find the ones that stand out. Like this one's, no, that one's good. Anyway, it's pretty wild. Okay, so the new total for the show is 0.3068167 Bitcoin for the show. That's it. That's it. There it is. Once again. Wow. Ah, it's so cool. I know, it's like it's my eyes just get drawn to that, like to those numbers, dude. That's so wild to see that right there. 53% up. Let's look at some other stuff right here. What's this? BTC map. Oh, okay, that's not it. This one. Bitcoin profitable days. People that are in profits. Look at right there. Right there. You see the little red dots right there? Right here? Yeah? That's us, guys. Look at. That's right there. That's it right there. Everything else is green. There it is. The red marks right there on the spreadsheet. They're also right there. Right there. See that? Bitcoin profitable days. Number of days profitable holding Bitcoin. 5,136 days. Crazy. Percentage profitable days of holding Bitcoin. 99%. Okay. Send that to a friend. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna clip this right now. I'm gonna clip it right now. And I am gonna send it to a friend. There it is. Boom. Done. Right? That's crazy. Oh, let's look at this too. Price in Bitcoin. Is that gonna? Oh, it loads. Perfect. Oh my gosh. Everything is going to zero against Bitcoin, huh? Wow. Damn. Argentinian pesos worth 2 satoshis. That's so sad. A whole peso's worth 2 satoshis, dude. Oh. Rugged. Oh, interesting. Beef is down 40% for the year in terms of Bitcoin. You see that? See, you could be eating steaks. Livestock. Look at for your people trying to tell you to invest in the S&P 500. Look at that. It's down 35%, 31% for the year against Bitcoin. No thanks. Real estate down 36% against Bitcoin. No thanks. Even Facebook, Apple. They don't have ooh, do they not have what's it called? NVDA in here? Let's see. What if they do? It's NVD, right? Let's see. Do they? One day? Maybe not. Or is that not the ticker for NVIDIA? Let's see. What's the ticker for NVIDIA? Oh, NVDA. It's NVDA, sorry. As you can tell, I don't do stocks. NVDA. Okay. Even that, I don't think it's doing good, right? How do you do this? For the year. What happened here? 5 years. Yeah, I guess Bitcoin still wins, huh? Bitcoin still wins. I need to learn how to read those charts a little bit better. Anyway. let's wrap the show up with one thing. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. I haven't looked at my seed phrase that I memorized when I showed you guys how to memorize a seed phrase using a mnemonic device that we called that is known as the Palace, the Memory Palace. Okay, so let's try to recall. I'm gonna try to recall the 12 words right now, cold turkey, no practicing, just by looking at the images of the things, just by looking at the images of our that were supposed to be the way that we remember it, right? So here we go. Let's see. I'm gonna close. I don't know if I can do this without showing it. Let's see. All right, cool. All right. There is my living room. And if you missed this episode, just look back for it. It's in there somewhere. Okay. I'm gonna try to remember the seed phrase that I hid in this room. There's 6 words in this room that I need to recall, and the first word is hurdle. The second word is ribbon. The third word is chicken. The fourth word is oh my gosh. It has to do with that Bitcoin. Bitcoin is it still? Or is it? I think it's Bitcoin. It's not only. I think it's. Oh, that's hard. That's one. I think I'm gonna miss that one. But I'm just gonna guess still, or Oh my gosh, Bitcoin is unique. No. Ugh. That wasn't a good one for that one. So for the Bitcoin one. It was too vague to remember correctly. No. Let's see. Still. Anyway, I'll come back to that one. And then after that, it's that was the 5th word, right? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I know. It's the couch. It's couch. It's dirty. So hurdle, ribbon, chicken, dirty, and the Bitcoin is it's like, I think it's still. I'm not sure. Let's look that one up. Still. And then the plant is pulp. That's a seed phrase word. Okay. And then the next room for the words 7 through 12 is the tongs I tripped. Is it unstable? No, it's it is stumble. I think it's stumble. Maybe stumble. And the sink, it's patch. And the spice rack, well, the rack on the corner is store is where you store baby oil. Something like that. No. What's a store? Was it a store? I think it's storage, or maybe store. I don't know. And then the window is giant. The stove is coconut, and the air fryer is. Oh, we're frying something that's weird. Oh, what are we frying into that's weird? We're frying. We're putting something in the air fryer that's like not supposed to be in the air fryer. We're frying. What are we frying in the air fryer? Oh. something with fish. Fried fish. Was it fish? No, it was fried fish. It was something with scale, maybe? Fish scale? Fish scale? Anyway, all right. Let me look up the words and we'll see which one, how many I got wrong. Whew, that was good. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Stack sets show. Oh my gosh. Here. What's my seed phrase? All right, here we go. Here we go. Okay, so we got most of them. All right, I got going back. We got hurdle on the printer. We got a ribbon on the lamp. Yep. We got chicken on the light here. We got the lounge couch is not dirty. It's disease. It's disease. Okay, so I missed that one. My Bitcoin is lost. The indoor, the giant Bitcoin logo. Oh, stack nothing else. That was hard. We need to redo that one. That one's too easy to forget. Stack nothing else. And then so I missed two. I missed the couch and I missed the Bitcoin one back here. And then pulp is right. The indoor plant is pulp. Got that one right. And let's go to the next one. And then the first one on the tongs here was stumble. Yeah, that's not a good one. That's not a good one. The sink here with the patch, that was easy. Yep. Oh, okay. And the shelf is holding your stock. It's stock, not reserve. So I got that one wrong too. And then the sink is, no, I got the sink, the floating shelves. Yep. And I got the window. That's a giant. So I got that one. And I got the stove. That's coconut. And I got the air fryer. Oh, it's the word is net. So it's supposed to be fish net, fried fish nets. Anyway. All right. So how long has it been? Like a week or two? Where I thought nothing of this mnemonic and I already forgot part of it. Okay. So if you're going to use mnemonic devices to keep your seed phrase temporarily, make sure you do it temporarily. Okay. Because when we did it, I was able to recall the words pretty easily. We'll check tomorrow or we'll check next Monday. See if I remember the words again. Okay. Imagine someone trying to guess from scratch. Yeah. It's not going to happen. Right. Somebody wouldn't be able to guess from scratch. What up, BTC Cowboy in the house and Hard Huddle? Let's go. All right, boys. We've extended this episode to the 40-minute mark. And I appreciate you guys tuning in. So let's get to the final segment of the show, which is the wrap-up. Right? Thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of the Stack Sats Show. Welcome back. It feels good to be back in the seat, in front of the mic, talking about stacking Bitcoin and how it's the best way to store value, best way to increase your purchasing power over time, best way to free yourself from the rat race, slow and steady until it happens fast. But you got to get your ticket to the rocket ship, ticket to the train. Make sure you're buying stacking sats on your regular schedule, weekly, daily, monthly, whatever works for you at whatever amounts you feel comfortable with. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another episode of the Stack Sats Show. But until then, remember, if you ain't stacking, you're slacking. Later.